Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 30 of Europa Universalis 4, and we are sort of getting into a position where we can start our war on Orissa. Although we won't be going against Orissa directly, we'll be starting off by hopefully attacking Koch, which will bring Orissa in as their ally. They're not going to be a co-belligerent, so I do have to keep that in mind, but all I really want to take I don't want to take too much from them in one go. But it would be nice to take Kutak because that has some fairly decent development. Most of the stuff that borders us isn't worth an awful lot. Gain some base production. Is it worth taking anything else here? Not really. Their capital would be the thing most useful to me, and just cutting them in half because it'll make it easier to take them out later. So yeah, we need to be able to get this claim against Koch. That is the first thing that we've got to have going on here. Koch is still allied with Sang, Orissa, and Sikkim. Sikkim doesn't bother me at all. So let's go ahead and stop you from drilling. I know you haven't been drilling much, but that's fine. You can stop from drilling as well. You'll probably be able to just sort of march straight in from the south. Orissa's army's up here dealing with this siege, so I'm not too bothered about that. That's enough spy network to go ahead and get a claim on Koch. So that's that done. Let's go ahead and remove that. We'll bring back that... Nepal, or somebody just took something there. Right, are you going to come in and attack those rebels? You are. That is fantastic. Okay, let's pause up. This is excellent for us. So what we're going to do here, we're going to move you in for a start. We are going to go ahead and declare the war. We're not going to bring in any of our allies, but that is fine. They will bring in all of theirs. Let's hit confirm. Now they're going to go in there and attack those guys. And then we're going to jump in and we will fight whoever the victor is, which will be Orissa. But Orissa will have taken damage by that point. How we immediately lost that fight, which we shouldn't have done. But we did win that battle there. So, in the meantime, we are going to be moving in with some of our armies over here. So, Orissa's stack is all pretty much in one place. They do have a 9 stack here, which we can probably take. They're not locked yet. Now they will be. I don't have a leader there, but I should be able to win that relatively easily. That's actually Koch's army that was there. So we've taken that. Let's move one stack over here and just try and siege out Koch, because of course it is Koch that we are at war with. Actually, let's move over here with both of these armies, because we've actually got some of Sang's units down here as well. Orissa did land some units there to try and fight us on their capital, and they did, and they lost. And our vassal is coming in to help us. Now, I don't want all of these guys stood in one province, so I am going to spread them out a bit. And what I might do is I might just go over there and try and just get Sang out of this war as quickly as possible, because I don't really need them doing anything. Would you be willing just to get straight out? No, negative 46, but I don't think it'll take too long. Let's go over there and just start grabbing some of these other provinces where we can. Looks like there's a few units trying to get in behind us. Let's go ahead and turn on some of these forts. They will cost us money, but we can try and reduce their movement. I did also forget, of course, that I do have this other 20 stack that I've got 5 armies now instead of 4. I'd forgotten about that. So you're going to attack me, or you were thinking about attacking me with a relatively small army. That's fine. You're going to get jumped on. There's a 15 stack there, which doesn't really bother me. You should be going down quite easily. Probably not going to catch you, but that's fine. You might be going to try and take that fort, actually. Although you don't really have enough men there to do it. So we'll be losing a bit of manpower here and doing a bit of reinforcement. That is fine. Let's have this stack down here. I'd sooner have a lot of units all together as they've got a fairly big stack. You can come across here. We'll try and go up and... I mean, Sang are getting sieged out by rebels right now, so they probably will want to peace out quite soon anyway, without too much involvement from myself. Can we jump on that 2-stack? No, we cannot. I really don't want these guys to sort of sneak around behind me. It's definitely what they're trying to do. We do have the Siege of Koch done. Let's go and just sort of try and fully siege out Koch where possible. You're moving down there. Let's go ahead and turn that fort on. Whenever I see you moving towards a fort, I'm just going to go ahead and turn that fort on. You are moving where with that 2-stack? You are moving into there. So I'm going to wait until you're locked and we're going to try and catch you. See if we can take that 2-stack down. You're actually coming back now because you've seen there's a fight and you want to get involved in it. Oh, Sikkim is also involved in this as well. So yeah, we can just straight up piece those guys out. They've only got one fort, one province, so we'll deal with that. Let's grab this province here as well. There's actually a little stack from Koch, so we'll just wait until their movement locked. We'll go ahead and keep wiping these little stacks out whenever we get the opportunity to do so. These guys are kind of got a path through right now. So it's getting a little bit messy. We can purchase an ability. Mercenary Discipline we don't use. Ship Trade Power Propagation. Resistance to Reformation. Blockade Impact on Siege. None of them particularly useful. Let's just go for Trade Power now. We do actually have some ships. So hopefully... Oh, you've got a stack there that's moving through. But you're not really doing an awful lot. Are you intending to attack me there, or are you just going around? It looks like you're going around. With 49% chance now to actually grab the capital at this point. Got a wall breach over here, so we can actually piece these guys sort of right out if we want to. Assuming that we take them. Didn't get them on that tick. Few units hanging around here. Nothing to be concerned about. We've got this one. We can catch a 1-stack there. A free kill on a 1-stack is always worthwhile. And there's probably... Well, we're probably not going to be able to grab you. We can't get there anyway, so we'll just sit there and siege that out. In fact, it's because we don't have the fort. We can go and sit on that fort and get some more war. We're going to need quite a high war score against Orissa if we want to take this, this thing here anyway. So let's hope we get this pretty quickly and we can just siege these guys straight out. Another Defender's Desert, which wasn't so useful. They might be coming up here to try and take the war goal. So I'm not too sure what they're doing. Actually, we've got their capital now, which is great. Let's just go back here and just back siege all of this stuff that's behind us. Because it'll help reduce... Right, they're actually forming together quite a large army over here now, so... We do have to be a little bit careful. My armies are a bit spread out right now. So I do want to be careful there. What I'm also going to do at this point is I'm just going to go straight on and just turn all of the forts on. Now that they're starting to get armies around and behind me, I'm a little bit worried. I'm going to take the money. I do intend to try and take some war reps and some straight up ducats here. Now, who are you fighting against? Are you fighting in another war? No, so why are you marching all the way through the middle of Delhi? Is it just to try and get around a fort or something? Right, can we get you guys out yet? No, but we will be able to next month. So that'll be one army we can reduce. So as soon as we get to December, these guys can come out. You guys just split up and go and take all of those provinces there. This should hopefully be fairly quick now. You've unsieged Koch, which was the war goal. Which is fine. I can live with that. Right, we're into the next month now. This means you should peace out for white peace. Because we don't have any war score against you. So we'll just straight up peace you out. So that's instantly reduced some of the numbers. We don't have to go up here now and start worrying about dealing with Sang. We do need to go and take the war goal back. And we're doing a pretty good job on Orissa's forts right now. They are trying to sneak around behind me, but that's fine. I'm just going to split this army up in two. I think they're quite safe for the moment. I can see that they are trying to build some more troops there, so we do want to try and stop that if possible. Truce with Bermanus has ended, but I don't think they're going to do too much right now. They are trying to get in behind me over there, which is a little bit annoying. You guys go ahead and group up over here. We are now officially out of manpower, which I was hoping wouldn't happen, but we knew it would. It's because I don't really manage my attrition on sieges, and this siege took ages. So let's get out of there, and we will piece those guys out for a separate piece. So Malwa's over here being a pain in the butt, but we don't really have to fight their armies. If their army wants to stand over there, that's fine. Let's go and sue for peace here. They're probably not making a lot of money, but we can take some war reps. We can take any money they... Oh, wow, they have 10 ducats. Fine. I'm not really bothered about taking them, so we don't really care about that. You guys go and take the war goal back. You guys have finished up, so you go back to our own land, so we're not taking a butt ton of attrition there. You guys group together, and we'll just quickly try and grab some of the provinces that we don't have. Shouldn't take too long, because we've got our vassal over here helping us. We're just kind of waiting on a couple of fort sieges, which is what's taking the time. You guys are sieging out Idar. Fine, have fun with that. It's not me that you're causing the devastation to, so I don't mind at all. I probably won't take this province, or maybe I will take that province actually. I mean, we might as well now. It's already cut off. I know this was a great way to go in and grab this stuff, but they're already kind of cut off with Nepal now being in the middle, so I might just end up taking that province anyway. We'll see how that works out. We've grabbed these provinces here. Let's go ahead and grab these two. If it all get their finger out, we should be good. Koch and Orissa are the only two people that are in on the opposite side. So it shouldn't take too long to get all of this done. I mean, I guess I'm separate piecing Idar out anyway, so I don't need to take too much from them. But I want to take that and your capital. Wow, their capital is worth so much. We would need 90 war score just to get the capital. I guess we're going to have to try and get 100% war score against them if I want to take the capital, which is a little bit annoying. But what can you do? We've grabbed this province. Let's start moving our armies back over to the west, and we can maybe go over there and deal with the stuff that they're doing. So we might lose some manpower in doing this, but you know, let's go out. Well, we're going to take some losses one way or another. Let's keep going around and sieging out everything that we can. We're going to try and build up. We're going to try and beat up their armies if possible. You guys move over here as well. We're going to try and get them cornered. And they'll march all the way back to their homelands. Idar is probably going to start sieging their own stuff. That is fine. We do have a general here. You're not the best of generals, but you will do. And I'm just going to basically get everybody ready to march in all at once. You guys keep grabbing more stuff while you take that fort down. Really want to try and do this if possible before they take the fort from Idar, which won't take long because the AI always gets lucky when it comes to taking forts. Yeah, you're going to come in and try and reinforce there, but you're going to struggle. You can actually back off from there now. So that gave us another fair bit of war score. You are moving into that you were moving into that province. You then changed your mind. So half of you are moving that way. Half of you can probably move somewhere else. We can possibly catch these guys out. We do have smaller numbers, but they're kind of in a position where they can't actually go anywhere right now. So let's just try and chase them into this corner. Now they have moved into this province here in the middle. Now it's showing they've got full morale, but that's the wrong army really. So let's go ahead and dive in. If the autosave will let me get away with it. So that should go quite well for us. I mean, we're losing men. You know, that's to be expected. Let's go ahead and try and siege some of these provinces back. You guys can probably go up there and unsiege some of this stuff. We're 99% war score now. We've got that other fort. That might be all we need. Take those 2 provinces. They would give it to us. How much money do they have? 705 ducats. Obviously, we couldn't take that amount because of the war score. We could take 257. I'm going to go ahead and do that. That instantly gives me their capital, which is super high development. So let's bring the armies back. And, well, what we can do now is literally just peace out with... we're still waiting on the diplomat to come back. Peace out with you. I only really want that province. I'll take any money that you have, and I will take war reparations if you don't mind. Seems reasonable, right? So we've got some Black Flag troops. That is fine. At least 1 stack is going to have to stay down there on the capital. The rest of you come back. We'll try and get some manpower back in the bank. Let's go ahead and mothball all the forts, because they're going to cost us an absolute fortune. Bamani's entering into a coalition against us. Not surprising. They'll probably leave us alone, providing that we get some manpower back. Now then, we've actually got a decent amount of money. Can we embrace that institution yet? Let's have a look. We can't. We need 1,675. Sind has entered the coalition. Nepal has entered the coalition. Fine. Whatever. Money, 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 money. Let's go ahead and take a loan. Still can't embrace the institution. Let's take a second loan. Now we can embrace the institution. Excellent. Which immediately means we can get our Diplo. So let's go ahead and do that. We can also very nearly get our admin and military. And I want to do that before anything else. So our corruption will have gone up a little bit. Our prestige is good. Now that's put us back into the great powers again, because we don't have such a big penalty to our tech. So we've now actually gone up to 7th. I've got 2 armies moving on top of one another there, causing me a load of attrition. So yeah, I want to try and get that tech before I start doing the coring. I'm trying to stay ahead on tech first. And hopefully get some manpower back. Do want to continue drilling with the 2 armies that do have... you're going to stay down here. You're not going to drill, actually, because I very much expect to get rebels down there. So, yes, there is a coalition. But I think for the moment we'll probably be okay. Which could be famous last words, but we'll see how it goes. So, we're going to upgrade our tech as soon as possible. Especially military tech. Because that'll make us stronger again, which will reduce the potential for them wanting to attack us. Do need to keep our eye on the rebel factions. We've probably got a bigger naval force limit now, because we've taken more coastal... Yep, so we could have another 2 ships. Let's get them. I mean, we are going to want to try and save some money to pay that loan off, but I think being behind on tech is far worse than being in debt. So we can go ahead and get the military tech. So we're still actually behind time in tech. But that's fine. That will allow us to go and upgrade our artillery. And yeah, I want to take the admin tech next. We are still paying a penalty, of course. 9 noble regiments, or gain some local autonomy, or lose dip. I'll lose the dip, that's fine. Let's go ahead and turn off this edict, because it is no longer needed. So that'll save us a little bit of money. There's the admin one. So we're still not ahead of time, but we are sort of catching up a little bit there. And then we want to do some coring. It's going to cost me 144 admin power to get Kutak in, but that's fine. War exhaustion is going down. We are short 14,000 men, which hopefully won't take too long. But that'll give us I mean, that is a beautiful province. Come on, autosave. Stop being a pain. It is 10-16-6, so it's not great for manpower, but as far as production goes and as far as admin goes, it's really good. Now, I'm assuming this is part of a state. What state is this part of? Had it clicked a second ago. So, yeah, I only own 2 of those provinces. Can't do it yet because it's not cored anyway, but we'll certainly want to core that and reduce as much of the aggressive expansion as possible. Nepal. Do I want to give Nepal military access? Who are you at war with? You are at war with Koch. No, I don't think I need to give you military access. I mean, yeah, sure, it'll make your life easier, but it doesn't really benefit me. Gain a general with 50 tradition. Oh, cool. Right, can I have 3 military leaders now? Apparently I can. This guy's a 1111. Unfortunately, I can't name him because we just, like, randomly got him free. But let's go ahead and put him in charge of this army. And we can go ahead and do a bit of drilling here. And, yeah, I think everything's going to turn out all right, to be quite honest. I'm a little bit worried about the potential of a coalition. Well, I mean, there is a coalition, Sind, Nepal and Burmanis. As long as Delhi don't decide to jump in on that. I mean, they could do. They've got enough aggressive expansion, or we have enough aggressive expansion. They are currently in another war. They don't have a truce with us, so they could be in it. What have we got here? Establish diplomatic ties. So +1 Diplo rep and Arissa's opinion goes up. Arissa's opinion goes down. We gain a claim and an increased or reduced cost to fabricate. Or we can have the Rajputs losing some loyalty. I think I'm actually going to take the +1 Diplo rep. I'm not bothered about Arissa's opinion of me one way or another. But just having that extra Diplo rep there, I think, is going to be nice. Anyway, I think that's probably a good place to end the video. I'm quite pleased. Even though we only took 3 provinces, I think it was well worth it. We also managed to take enough money to get most of the way to embracing the institution. We are certainly starting to blob out now. If I can take the land that belongs to Arissa, and then eventually we'll take some more land that belongs to Burmanis. And once we've got all of the southern part of India, we'll be in a lot stronger state if we want to go up here and take the fight to Delhi. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying EU4. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.